As many of you know, I challenged incumbent Mount Vernon Supervisor Dan Storck, whom I'm running against in the November election, to debate the issues of our communities. I did so by mailing him a letter, notifying the press, and posting on social media. After I didn't receive a response for 2 weeks, I repeated the process, again with a social media video and a letter to his office. This week, I received a response in the form of a letter. I'm going to show and read the letter now. As I respond to all constituents who write letters to my office, I'm also replying to your letter. Please know that I do not conduct campaign business or activities in the supervisor's office or on any of my Fairfax County Mount Vernon District Supervisor social media accounts. The Fairfax County Mount Vernon District team is also here to work with residents on any county matters. However, they are not involved with nor handle campaign requests. Signed, Dan Storck. Now, this letter was a response, but it certainly wasn't an answer. It wasn't even a helpful response. If Mr. Storck is intent on establishing a firewall between his office and campaign, he could have provided an appropriate address to which I could send another letter. Has this been your experience when contacting Dan Storck's office? Does he provide a response without a clear solution, next steps, or a definitive answer? As your Mount Vernon supervisor, I won't do that. I'm not afraid of using the words yes or no. I think this is simply Mr. Storck using a delaying tactic because he doesn't want to debate the issues of our community, and I'll be sending a letter to his campaign P.O Box today. Now, the reality is that he's delaying not because he doesn't respect me, he's doing it because he doesn't respect you. Dan Storck doesn't want to publicly defend his record. Dan Storck doesn't want to admit that during his tenure on the school board, the district operational budget increased 70%, and over the same period, not a single significant measurable improvement in student success occurred. From 2002 to 2015, GPAs did not increase, graduation rates did not increase, literacy rates did not increase, and SAT performance did not increase. Only spending increased, and it didn't aid our students. Dan Storck doesn't want to explain his plan to put a 70-bed homeless shelter, the largest in Fairfax County, which will house felons and sex offenders, next to West Potomac High School and within a 1.3-mile radius of 8 other schools, not to mention parks, libraries, and homes. He knows the dangers that will bring to the residential area, and he knows a similar project failed at Bailey's Crossroads. Dan Storck doesn't want to admit that if reelected, he will support a new meals tax on all restaurant orders. This will hurt restaurants already struggling from the forced COVID lockdowns and add yet another fee onto families dining out. Dan Storck doesn't want to address the rising crime in our area, which now includes early morning carjackings, vehicle thefts, attempted rapes at bus stops, child abductions, shootings, and bus stop bludgeonings. Dan Storck doesn't want to talk about the 30% pay raise for himself he voted for, all while most of your property taxes have been increasing and county employees received peanuts. I mean, with a record like that, can you blame him? I'm upset about many of these issues, and that's why I'm fighting so hard to serve you. I think it's time for a fresh perspective and new leadership. We live in a wonderful area, and communities from Lorton to Mason Neck to Audubon to Woodlawn to Fort Hunt to Belhaven to Huntington all have plenty to offer. But of late, we're trending in the wrong direction, and we need to protect our quality of life before it's too late. Since Dan Storck won't talk about these issues with us, I'll talk about them with you. In the coming weeks, I'll be hosting Campfires with Chris, where I'll invite you to meet me and discuss these topics and anything else that's on your mind. I'm happy to work with this community to find the best solutions, not just for this district and county, but for the next generation. If you sign up on the link below, which is www.votechristophermorgan.com/campfires, I'll be sure to send you the details for the events. I hope you come and we can chat and you understand my plans for the future. I'm Christopher Morgan, and I'm working hard to represent you across Fairfax County, and I absolutely approve this message.